All right, with Leigh Klasse here on Wisconsin.golf after opening round 82 in the first round of the U.S. Senior Women's Amateur out here in Scottsdale. I want to ask you, an 82 walking off the last green is one thing. When you get in there and see it's still top 40, does it kind of, soften the blow?
Well, yeah, it does a lot because it was extremely windy and I usually play pretty consistent, and I had 2 unplayables and 1 lost ball.
Wow.
And it was all really due to the wind on the backside.
Right.
So it was a grinding day.
You when you started, the wind was starting to pick up. I think you had wind almost the entire round.
Yeah, we did.
Versus the people in the morning. Did you change expectations or strategy or anything like that as you realize what you're up against?
Well, my strategy really was to keep the ball in play and not take anything more than a bogey, but I kind of blew that after the 3rd hole, being in the desert and all.
Yeah.
But really it was just to keep the ball in play, and bogeys were okay, but unfortunately I had 3 doubles, so that's not like me.
So now we switch it to the morning tomorrow, and I mean, how many USGA events have you played in?
This is actually my 61st
Really?
USGA championship.
Wow. So you know the drill. I mean, and the fact that you're inside and going to a morning tee time has to be some comfort, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of comfort actually. So I'm hoping it's not as windy in the morning.
I would hope not too.
So.
Now, you mentioned you played with Nikki Stricker. I think this is her 2nd USGA championship ever. It's her first in like 25 years.
Yep.
Could you tell when you played the practice round with her that she was maybe nervous or still trying to, get used to this situation?
No, she's a competitor. I can tell that right away. I think it's in the genes.
That's right. That's right. What was that round like?
We just had a lot of fun. It was pretty casual.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was hitting some extra shots.
Yep.
And I think we had a really good time. So, and that's really why I enjoy these championships, because usually you meet some really nice people and make new friends, and it's a good time. You see old friends and you make new ones.
Absolutely. And I'm guessing maybe you run into people when they realize that you've played in now 61 of these that they want to tell people. You don't even tell.
I don't even tell them.
So do they pick your brain? I mean, about this kind of stuff, or is it everybody does their own thing?
There's a lot of experienced players in this championship. A lot of us have grown from the mid-am, and now we're seniors and playing in the senior am. So that's why I say that a lot of old friends that we've kind of grown through the USGA championships with.
What's the strategy for tomorrow? And what I mean, Maggie Leaf told me that she felt there were some pretty juicy hole locations today. It's a tough course, and you throw the wind on top of it, and it gets tougher.
Yeah, there were some pin locations out there that were just they were unreachable with the wind.
Yep.
Either they were tucked behind a bunker and the wind was blowing, quartering against you, away from it, or whatnot. But strategy-wise, it's just to play to par and try to shoot the lowest number I can, and no unplayables and no lost balls.
So
that's my strategy.
There's a couple things you could already eliminate for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's 3 shots just thrown away. So.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay,
Leigh, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Rob.